I cannot trust. Hop in the coupe when I slide now, the rollie gon' bust. Feel like the man in my town now, I'm coming in clutch. Everybody loving my sound now, every track is a must. It's only us. Diamond just bustin' my chain now. How can me moving the same now? Stuck with them niggas that played in the playground. If you play around, promise you niggas won't stay around. I'm getting back every day now. I'm touching back when I lay down. Married to the back, that's the way now. That's the way now. I cannot trust. Fuck boys tryna keep me in back of the bus. Big legs, I be stepping from down to the dust. I keep my head high, I'm on a new vibe. Louis logo hanging off of my laces whenever my shoes high. Might just pull up to the party in suicide with my really just bossing. Flex like it's nothing. My niggas pull up to the club and they diamond. Blue harness, flipping the pack, turning out into something. Don't be making assumptions, this is overnight work. Just to get in our bird. I'm in my bag now, I'm on my grind now. My diamonds gon' shine now, different design now. I was playing with money to the playground. Couple niggas couldn't stay around. I was in the trap house, tryna fill up the stash house. They in the background, throwing shit cause they mad now. I cannot trust. Hop in the coupe when I slide now, the rollie gon' bust. Feel like the man in my town now, I'm coming in clutch. Everybody loving my sound now, every track is a must. It's only us. Diamond just bustin' my chain now. How can me moving the same now? Stuck with them niggas that played in the playground. If you play around, promise you niggas won't stay around. I'm getting back every day now. I'm touching back when I lay down. Married to the back, that's the way now. That's the way now. Catching these lyrics. Money coming fast, money all on my dead, yeah. Married to that bag, yeah, we on. A nigga is fresh out the back end. Stuck in the mud, I was trapping. Niggas play close, I like my mans. I already know that they capping. Now nigga way up, all like a dog. Chains hanging, I don't know how to talk. Groupie bitches, they be showing me love. I got my time on my back now. Coming in clutch, I put my team on the map now. Straight to the right like the Bucks, flipping them packs now. Niggas know where we at now. I see the hit through the background. Da Vinci the T, I'm married to jeans. These niggas poppin', they panicking. I got no heart like a mannequin. She throw me the pussy, I damage it. I cannot trust. Hop in the coupe when I slide now, the rollie gon' bust. Feel like the man in my town now, I'm coming in clutch. Everybody loving my sound now, every track is a must. It's only us. Diamond just bustin' my chain now. How can me moving the same now? Stuck with them niggas that played in the playground. If you play around, promise you niggas won't stay around. I'm getting back every day now. I'm touching back when I lay down. Married to the back, that's the way now. That's the way now. I cannot trust.
All right. Hey guys, you are now tuned in to the Burnout Podcast. I am your host, Rebecca Shelby. Y'all already know what we here to do, so let's talk about it. So, today with me, I see familiar faces, unfamiliar faces. So I'm gonna introduce my two guests to you guys. So right here on this left-hand corner, coming in, we have Slops, aka Big Belly Rude Boy from the ADD Podcast. And we also have a new face, Giz De Niro, rapper. So y'all gonna get into his music. Y'all gonna get into his sound, everything he does. And yeah, so let's talk about it. We here. So hey guys, welcome to my show. Thank you for being here. All right, so I used to do weekend recaps, but it's like middle of the week. I'm pretty sure I don't remember what y'all did last weekend. So,
we just came off tour.
Oh, you just came off tour. Okay, so that's what you did. You wrapped up your tour on the weekend?
Yeah.
All right, so what was that like?
It was a nice vibe. We was everywhere on the south side, basically, with Quality Control, Mr. Two Official.
Okay.
That's it, really.
So what was that like being on tour? Was that your first tour?
Yeah, that was my first tour. So It was good for me because I got out of the nervousness about performing and stuff. I just got to open up more and talk more.
Yeah. That's cool.
You nervous now?
A little bit.
So what was your what I was gonna ask though is, since we're not gonna do weekend recaps, even though we technically just did one, I was gonna ask how you guys' days was, cause there's a lot of day that passed before y'all got here.
Nah, it rained all day, so pretty much I spent my day like normally every Thursday I go get my shape up. That's about it.
Yo, why do dudes do that?
Get what?
Get their shit done in the middle of the week.
Cause you ever been to a barbershop on the weekend? Yeah, you not coming out there no time soon. You go there top of the day, and I mean you don't have that issue, right?
Nah, I get it.
You get the shape up?
2 months.
You see, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so
so,
you
yeah,
cut the
yeah.
middleman. You cut the middleman right out. Yeah, me, I just shit. It's like you go and then you go start at 12. You on a Saturday, leave at 8 p.m. Somebody liable, some shit liable to happen on a Saturday because there's a bunch of niggas in there. Friday nights are the best nights because that's when everybody drinking. And then I go to I go to Dominican barbershop, so it's usually a lot of reggaeton and pool playing. A lot of Coronas going on.
I'm crying.
It's a good vibe on a Friday, but if you're trying to get in and out, you got to go during the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's a fact.
So what did you do today?
No, it was just with my fiance and my daughter. Just chilling,
That's
watching
sweet.
TV.
That's sweet. At this show, we love fathers, so
Yeah.
round of applause for that.
Yeah.
Speaking of Corona, since you just mentioned it, yo, y'all been seeing what's going on with this fucking coronavirus?
No. Oh yeah, I heard about it. That's a fact.
All right, so I don't want to cause all right. How much do you know about it? Like, what's going
I
on?
just heard about
Came
it.
from bats. That's what I heard from people.
It came from
Yeah,
bats,
it's
the
probably
FDA, like the shit's everywhere. They trying to kill everybody in China. How much do you know about the coronavirus? If I start talking my shit.
They just say, I know it's been kind of like proven that it's been coming from like them eating bats and shit like that. Like, I don't know why you would want to eat a rodent, a flying fucking rodent at that. But they said it came from eating bats, and they was like, it's really not as bad as America is pumping it up to be. It's just like they trying to China and America is like competing, so they like America's like pumping and shit like wild crazy to make to fuck up their economy. So that's what they saying. But I mean, like they said like 57 people died from it in China.
That is not true. Like thousands.
That's what I heard. Like confirmed from the coronavirus, they said 57 people have died. That's what I've heard. And I mean, like it's like 2 billion people in China, so 57 out of 2 billion. That's not really an outbreak to me. I don't know.
Which is what I'm saying. They're lying. All right. So for all of y'all that know or don't know, the Chinese government, like a lot of other governments around the world, is very strict about what people post on social media. So there have been a lot of people in China sneaking out videos and stuff of what's really going on through social media. And the death toll out there is more so probably reaching like thousands than 57. So not only that, but the shit didn't. I do believe that the shit come from bats because they do eat weird shit. But they also, in Wuhan, China, where the outbreak started, they launched a pathogen testing lab. And if you're testing pathogens, who's to say in that lab some shit can't get out and infect the people? So I think that majority of it is coming from that lab, not necessarily the bat soup that they're eating.
Then you're gonna start saying like all the diseases in Atlanta is from the CDC.
No,
I mean that's the same thing, though.
But it's not the same thing because that lab was built to test the world's most dangerous pathogens in the event where if a bird flu or if what the fuck was that shit called killing all the British people? The black virus.
Plague.
The black plague. In the
event
event that a pandemic happened like that again, they can have a super vaccine that's totally different from the CDC.
All that shit be mad avoidable. Like I told you, like they said coronavirus is from fucking thing from bats and the bubonic plague is from rats, and it just shows me that everybody besides like black people for the most part, you black too, don't worry.
Oh my God.
Are pretty fucking disgusting. You understand what I'm saying?
But not even, because what you call it, they had the fucking what the fuck was
Ebola?
that shit called? No, not Ebola. It was called some shit called the Nigerian something disease that was running rapid. So we have our fair share of bullshit. But what I was gonna, cause this is about the Chinese. What I was gonna say is like, yo, I don't know if we should say pray for China, because they kind of exploit the fuck out of black people. Especially so I'm pretty indifferent on it, but it is very sad what's going on. What you call it? What was I about to say? So yeah, I have been watching a lot of media, like not media, but I have been watching a lot of people in China talking about it, and like they're like arresting people, like subpoenaing people for speaking out about it. One of the doctors who was saying how contagious Corona is died today. So it's just a lot going on. How do you feel about all of that?
I don't really be paying attention to it, really.
You know what a pandemic is?
Nah.
All right. So a pandemic is like the worst thing that could happen in your lifetime that hasn't happened to you yet. And that's like what we're looking at right now, like a pandemic,
it's
like
not a pandemic.
basically
pandemic
like a zombie apocalypse,
like a widespread disease, right? No, so it's not no fucking pandemic. Like I said, it's like they pumping all that shit up. They pumping all that shit. Like I firmly believe they're pumping it. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? There's two things. Like Bill Gates in Africa now talking about he trying to prevent the coronavirus.
Yeah,
This shit ain't even in Africa.
Yeah.
It's like this shit is it's really like, to me it's it's political warfare that could lead to biological warfare. I don't know why they're in Africa to fight the corona disease when it's strictly in China. But listen. Pandemic is something that you might have to worry about in your lifetime, but this ain't it.
They always gotta drag us into some shit we not involved in.
This ain't it. This ain't the one you're gonna have to worry about. Pandemic is just like a widespread disease that kills like millions of people.
Bro, I'm telling you, Corona is gonna turn into the next pandemic. And when it do, like y'all heard it here
like the bird flu, first. The mad cow disease.
Bro,
you remember Ebola? Remember Zika?
The thing is with Corona, it can lay dormant in your body for 2 weeks. Mind you, you're still contagious in that dormant moment. It can lay dormant in your body for 2 weeks. I know. I
had a 6-pack like last week and it ain't do shit.
Oh my God, Corona is not in the Corona.
But this shit.
But like, yo, you can. So I can have Corona right now, and God forbid, but infect all of y'all, and none of y'all can't do nothing because I'm not sick. I'm not like, feel me, and y'all aren't even gonna know until weeks after.
It sound like chlamydia.
Y'all not even gonna know that I gave the shit to y'all. Yeah, that shit is the chlamydia version of fucking viruses. That shit is the pandemic version of chlamydia. All right, so now that we on the topic of pandemics, could chlamydia be considered a pandemic?
Who cares? Who killed? HIV
yes.
At a certain they said it was an epidemic. They said it was an epidemic, not a pandemic. But I think like the way they was pumping it and how bad it was in Africa and things of that nature.
Wait, chlamydia was bad in Africa?
No, you said HIV? I thought you
were talking about HIV. He did say HIV.
Worldwide.
Yeah. I thought we was talking, whoa, chlamydia. Wow. This is crazy. Yeah, just getting all STDs.
We don't know anything.
Safe sex, please.
Yeah, period. Just wear condoms. Yeah. All right, so getting off of that topic, because the first part of my show is usually like trending topics before I get to the serious shit. Mm-hmm. I've been very passionate about Corona and spreading the awareness of what's going on with the. All right, you roll your eyes now, but right now I am saving the babies. I am saving the babies.
First and foremost, they're not old enough to drink Corona.
Yeah, exactly. All Caribbean people could think about is drinking Corona instead of an actual virus that's going on.
Because the shit ain't, first and foremost, listen, if it's going to hit, it's going to hit. My broke ass couldn't fight it anyway. You understand what I'm saying? So if it was going to hit, it's going to hit. It is nothing, legitimately nothing I could literally do.
I just honestly think they trying to turn us all into zombies.
What all right, so give me like the big picture of why zombies. Out of all things, why zombies?
I think a zombie apocalypse would be pretty cool.
So that's what the government thinking. The government thinking like, yo, you know what would be hot right now, dog? Like I'm thinking right now, dog. Like you seen that last episode of Walking Dead? We could do that shit.
They could if they wanted to though.
Why? What would be the point? They just like, yo, this shit.
For no reason, bro. Yo, they killed Kobe Bryant for no reason. They do shit for no reason.
So Donald Trump want to be Rick from fucking Walking Dead.
Speaking of Donald Trump, y'all know he's not getting impeached, right? You know he's not getting impeached, right? Did y'all see his response to not getting impeached?
That nigga walked out the court like Tupac.
Did you see the meme he posted today? Y'all didn't see it? Oh my God, this nigga's a gangster, bro. He posted a meme of him basically like it was like a calendar and it was like Trump 2020, Trump 3020. Like it just kept going and going and going and going. And he posted this shit laughing and I just was like, yo, we have a troll for a president.
Like, you just realized this?
Like, no, I've been realized it from the nigga.
When he congratulated the Chiefs on the thing on the Super Bowl, he was like Kansas City, the great state of Kansas. You really think he Kansas City's in Kansas? He owns real estate. He knows Kansas City. He's trolling. He just wants you to know, like, I'm gonna get away with all this.
But
shit.
not for nothing, like no funny shit. Respect to the troll community because y'all were literally like a laughing stock 2 years ago, and now y'all have a president. So. Right. But like, yo, yeah, the nigga is wild, and I'm not even surprised that he's not getting impeached. But like with the state of this country, how does that affect like your music? I know your music isn't like typically like woke and like preachy, but like, does that make you feel like an obligation to like say something?
I don't pay attention to them. I don't pay attention.
So what do you pay attention to? I need to know.
I just pay attention to my daughter. I play the game sometimes.
What game you play?
And then music, Fortnite.
Fortnite? Oh no, I'm a 2K nigga.
Nah, I play 2K too.
Oh, you play 2K? What?
Yeah.
What system?
P4.
P4. Oh, you gotta add me. That's time P. You can't forget. And listen, don't take the ass whooping personal. It's all love. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just a vet. You know what I'm saying? Since Dreamcast 2K. Yeah. My fault. Okay. My fault.
All right. So you pay attention to Fortnite, your daughter, music,
Netflix.
All right. So what you watching on Netflix right now? You seen You?
I just finished. Nah, I ain't watched that.
Watch what?
You.
Oh yeah, my man Joe.
My son Joe.
Yeah, put it upon Joe. Like to refer to it.
It was a new show that just popped out. I think it was called October. October Functions or something like that.
October Functions.
What's that about?
What's some lit shit you watched on Netflix?
I like watching vampires and shit like that.
So you watch V Wars?
Yeah, I watched that.
Okay, all right, we have a start.
The Chaser. No, the Chaser. The Chaser.
Oh shit! All right, I'm ending my live.
Yeah. All right. So we had to start. What is V Wars about? Can somebody fill me in, please? What's this?
I'll let you do it since you the
guest. That's the same guy with that's Damon from
Yeah, from the
original I just watched one episode though. Like
what's the original shit?
You didn't watch the original?
What's the original? The originals. I've never watched it.
Yeah. It's like just the original vampires from the diary. So they started their own shit off and basically telling you how the original started.
Okay, then. So how vampires started?
How they started.
Yeah.
Who's they?
The original vampires.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The original vampires. Yeah. Oh, listen.
This is not a conversation for you.
Okay, yeah, my mom.
Not much of this, but follow me. Follow where I'm going. Okay. So V Wars is actually about a virus, which is why I know they're about to turn us into zombies or vampires or werewolves. Follow me. V Wars is about a ancient virus that turns people into vampires. Apparently, like vampire, the folklore comes from an actual people. This is not like real. This is V Wars, the plot of V Wars. So they find this long lost fucking pathogen that turns people into bloodsuckers. They call it the Bloods and this shit. Like that shit gangster. Like the vampires and the shit are called the Bloods. And the main leader is a black dude. So shout out to Netflix for inclusion. Everybody watch V Wars. The lead vampire is because he a cool one. Like he tried to help.
You know who was a cool black vampire?
Who?
The Count.
The Count was not black. The Count was a pimp, but the Count wasn't black.
The Count wasn't.
The Count was a pimp, but he wasn't black. Not every black person is a pimp.
I'm saying though, he was black. He was like purple. Like they was trying to say like, okay,
Because he was purple, he was black.
So what the
Get
fuck?
this coonery over here.
My fault. I'm sorry. My fault, boys. I'm sorry. Yeah, y'all was having y'all moment. I fucked it up because that's my favorite vampire.
So being that you watch B Worlds.
I only watched one episode.
Oh, what the fuck? All right, you focus on your music. So
nah. It's not that. I was watching Sabrina.
The new one.
Yeah.
I haven't got into that shit yet.
That shit
So
fire.
all right, so you're more into like, would you say you're into like mythological creatures and stuff? Okay, so we could talk. I knew I could find
most
something.
Of them shit,
I watch anime too.
I watch anime as well. What's
most
your
of them
favorite
shits be
anime?
mad racist.
Naruto.
Most of them
My
folklore
favorite
monsters.
one right now is My Hero Academia.
Yeah, I finished that.
Oh, you finished it?
I'm waiting for the next season.
Season 4 is out now. It's like up to episode 13.
I didn't see that.
It's up to episode 13.
On Netflix?
Yes. Oh, no. My Hero not out on Netflix.
It's on
yet.
Hulu, right?
Yeah, it's on Hulu.
Yeah, facts like that.
Yeah.
All right.
But
So I'm definitely
all right,
tuned for
so that's perfect because I actually like anime. So do you? Okay, so you know about All for One and Deku and how he had to hone his power. Do you kind of feel that way with your music? Like,
yeah.
So get into it.
I mean, I feel like that's why I like Naruto a lot because like I feel like I'm that character. You feel me? I had a best friend that was like basically Sasuke. We had that type of fight and all of that, and like feeling like I was alone, even though you feel me. I had my mom, but my dad wasn't really there, so it's only so much my mom could do for 3 kids. You feel me? So
I understand.
I felt like that's how I felt, and feel me, overcoming everything and not going to the streets and doing my own path into this. You feel me?
So you're not a street nigga at all.
I mean, you feel me? I'm from the streets, but
From the streets, but you're not like you.
I don't like being there. That's
You
not-
don't like being in
I
the
went
streets.
upstate, and for me,
At what age? Because you're young. You're 23 years old.
I'm
So
at 17. For me, white people changed my life, so came back down like 2 years, and it's just like I ain't want to be with that no more. So you feel me?
That's interesting because one thing I noticed. Have you watched the Wu-Tang series? All right, so RZA, they sent him down south when he was young. Feel me? He was the only one out his family that got sent away. And like we all got a cousin or we all was that cousin that either got sent away or went away and came back like a new person. Like everybody in the family looking at you like you weird. So would you say when you went upstate and came back, was that like the...
Yeah, nah, it's like all my friends, they were just on different times. It's just like, and they was just saying I sound white and shit. Like, so I just cut them
Which
off.
is so fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Like you can't
You sound white.
white.
It sound proper, basically.
Where you Where you from?
Highbridge.
I had a feeling you was either from the Bronx or Harlem, just about like how you came in here. That wasn't a diss. It wasn't. The Bronx is a very crazy place. I'm not gonna get up here and lie to you. I was born in the Bronx. I don't tell a lot of people that. I can't believe I just said that on air. Like, cause that's nasty.
You just said no disrespect.
No, that's what I'm saying. Not to be disrespectful, but the Bronx is a wild ass place, especially Highbridge. So like, what was that like growing up in that atmosphere? Like, I'm pretty sure you knew yourself you were different from the other kids there.
Nah, I mean, it was just like, cause my uncles already, it was like my whole family lived in Highbridge. So it was just like, my uncles, they got a little problem with some little kid. They having me come downstairs fighting and stuff. Me and my brother, always getting in fights or whatever. Yeah, basically. Feel me? I'm in the back projects playing basketball, and then you feel me? Somebody just did something, and now we gotta fight. Regular kid stuff. We pushing.
So when did, I guess, because you chose to go upstate when you were 17 years old. Or did you you went to jail?
No.
That's the upstate?
No.
No, I didn't want to
He said white people changed his life.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I'm assuming
no,
that.
Because
What part of upstate? My fault.
Dover Plains.
I've never.
Dutchess County.
I know what Dutchess County is.
Okay, y'all.
But no, because I'm just trying to figure out, like, because you're young. Like, I thought you was much older, like, when you came in here, but you're actually, like, really young. So it's like, how do I put it? What made the switch so early?
My brother had, like, problems out in the streets, and my mom had sent him upstate with my aunt, and then he had finished school out there, and he came back down, but he was in Bronx with my grandma. And I had problems with the same people he had problems with, basically, 'cause that's my brother. So, like, first month of high school, I got in a problem. Beat 2 kids up. Got suspended, expelled. My mom sent me upstate too.
Okay, all right. So it was a forceful going upstate. Got
Yeah.
you. Your mom was like, So, from being up there, what made you not like resent it or like just like what made you want to change? Because you have, in order to change, you have to want to change. So what made you want
It's
to
like
change?
it was a whole different environment. It's like from out here, you feel me? You in school, you getting, you feel me? 90s or whatever. They laughing at you like, bro, what the fuck? You in class and shit. And then out there, it's like you get a 90, like, oh shit, yeah, it's lit. My boy got a 90. They throwing your people up in the air and shit. Feel me? So I want it to be like that. You feel me? I always want to be in the loop. So.
Oh, so okay, all right. So so that means God had a plan for you. That definitely means God had a vision for like your life and how He wanted to take it. So, did you have like, well, do you believe in God? Because not everybody believes in God.
I went up there. My uncle was pastor, so
Okay,
I had to go to church every Sunday.
All right. So, do you feel like, do you have? Because not for nothing, you're really like quiet right now, but I'm good with vibes. And from like what you're telling me, like from your life and the stuff that you're into, it sounds like you have a calling. So did you kind of have like a calling, like come to Jesus moment? Like 'cause you started rapping
like,
3 years ago.
Since I was like 6 years old, you know how you always have to type up in school what you want to be when you grow up. I always picture like something like with my name being called out loud. I always had to make sure like my last name meant something. Like first it was football when I was like 6, 7. Then it went to basketball all the way to like 16, 17. And then now it's music. So.
All right. So you started doing music when you were about 20, 19, 19, 20. About that age.
Yeah.
What made you want to do music?
My brother do music. He been doing music since he was like 5, 6. So that's what he was doing. And he had a studio in the house. And I just tried it one time. We made a nice song. Did a video for it. And then my fiance told me to keep doing it.
Okay. All right. So we got supportive fiance,
Yeah,
y'all. Fiance, not
what's
girlfriend.
What's the name of the song?
It was Old News.
Old News. It's still up? Mm-hmm. Oh, good.
So, so after you made that song, you got the encouragement and stuff like that. A lot of people will tell you like keep going, but people will still just be like nah. So what like really like reinforced that confidence?
Cause she told me keep going. And she made the label. I came up with the name, but she paid for the label.
What's the name of the label?
Married to the Bag.
Okay.
And he got the sweater on right now. Which one call it? She, you know, she.
Shout out to wifey, like
Yeah,
she
she
really
made
out here
everything,
investing
yeah.
in dreams. Niggas
Everything.
always like, yo, bitches don't be invested in a nigga's dreams. She out here really, okay.
So she put that bag up, you know, regular.
Wait, my fault. I just want to
ahead.
ask this one question. Like, what made her like believe like you
Right.
have to take this music thing?
Cause I had an ex that I told like, bro, do not do it.
Like, what did you do? What was that moment when she was like, oh, all right, we might actually like legit have something here.
And your shit actually is fire, so she got an ear for
Appreciate you.
music.
I don't know, bro.
You don't.
I don't know what I did. She
just like, yeah, if this is what we're gonna do, this is what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's it.
I respect
Yeah, I fuck with that. Cause no funny shit like, and he do music now, and it's just so sad because it's trash. Like, I like no funny shit. Like I had an ex, he was like, yo, and I think that's why he broke up with me too. Cause he was like, yo, like I'm about to get lit with this rapping shit. We gonna go up, da da da. And I'm like, bro, like just finish high school. Like, feel me? Like just finish high school. Like, what's so hard about that? And he didn't take my advice, and he's still rapping. But his shit is not good. Like
To
it's
you.
not, and I know it's not good to nobody.
To you.
The only people who repost
To you.
this shit is his bros, as they should. But it's not good. I'm not saying like it's
you.
better. It's better than what it was when we was together.
Exactly.
I'll say that. But I've dated rappers, so it's not that I'm not a supportive girlfriend. But it's
it's just that
it's
you
not
think that his
good.
shit is not for you. His
It's
shit-
not good. It's really
I got
not
these headphones on. You're not
good.
finna be yelling all day.
Like, oh yeah, I forgot. I don't have my headphones on, so I'm just like fucking
Yo, you hear that, bro? That's motivation right there, bro. If you listening right now, bro, keep rapping. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, and I want you to, I need the hardest Rebecca diss track you could ever come up with,
so
like on the ether beat too. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you see that, like, that's dope. You see how having a supportive relationship, you don't have to worry about your girl getting on a radio station talking about how your shit garbage. You see, that's fucked up.
No, I am a supportive girlfriend, but not for nothing, bro. He was very good with his hands. Like, he was very, like, you know, like, he could build shit. Like, he could literally, like, do anything. Like, he could take a room apart, this whole room, and rebuild it. So I just was like, bro, like, why don't you finish school? Like,
go to trade school.
Yeah, go to not even trade school, but, like, you know, invest into doing that. Like, invest in some shit that you're actually talented in. Like, there's enough Crip rappers.
There is. But there's never enough. You understand what I'm saying? There's a spotlight. There's a spotlight for everybody.
You want to know something? I'm not gonna lie. There is never enough Crip rappers.
I'm trying to tell you, like,
but he ain't need to do it. Like, I've seen the potential somewhere else. But
there's somebody there's an ex-girlfriend right now looking at Fabio like, damn.
Nah, he Googled all his baby mothers and ex-girlfriends. I said
ex-girlfriend. You know, you know who actually said that? I'm not trying to get too far away from your story, but I was listening to Star Brim. He was on the show. He actually tried to talk to her before. She said it when he was on the show. He was like, yo, you trying to talk to me? And he was like, yo, I really didn't think you had no ambitions, no goals. You was just doing this rapping shit. And I didn't think it was good, honestly. And then look, now you got this city. Like, damn, it's crazy.
I like Fabio, though.
You like him now. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Fabio been rapping like for a few years now, and niggas wasn't jacking his shit like that.
Everybody is doing something for a few years before they, like, that's just life. Like, that, if you want to be in the industry,
exactly why I'm telling her, your ex right now, yo, boy, don't let her kill your dreams.
Nah, obviously, he broke up with me and chased his dreams, so applaud to him.
Exactly, like, he married to the bag. Shout out to him.
Exactly,
you understand what I'm saying?
At the time, I was negative energy, so he had to leave me, but the shit's still garbage. So it's like,
that's hate.
It's not hate. It's really bad. If I played one of his songs for you right now, you would tell me to turn it off.
It's not for me. It's not for me.
But anyway, so back to you, because I talk enough about my exes on this show. Like, no funny shit. Either my viewers think it's the same person, or I've dated mad people. But I only really had like 3 relationships. So being that you are in business with your fiance, soon to be wife, that's not common, especially for rappers. So you're already different in that aspect. So what is that like, doing business with your partner?
I just let her handle all the business, and I just focus on the music.
So you smart.
Yeah.
All right, yo, y'all, like, listen to your wife, y'all. Listen to your girl.
Women better with money anyway, bro.
She will never steer you wrong. So you just let her handle all the business.
Yeah, that's her and my manager.
That's cool. And they have an understanding. So do you like, okay, so because I'm a girl in this industry or whatever, and I deal with a lot of male ego. Like, a lot of niggas don't respect my shit. Like, niggas will come in the room and speak to everybody but me, not realizing it's my show, not realizing it's my event. Like, this right here is me. So how do you deal with male ego? Like, do you like, obviously if you let her handle like all your business or whatever, you don't care, but do you deal with like niggas not putting respect on your shorty name? Because in this industry, like, you can't be so.
He dealt with it. He makes sure everybody know her name as soon as he walk in the building.
That's what's up. That's dope. So for you, like, I guess the next question I want to ask you is like, what is the process like separating like business? Like, yo, we gotta focus on doing this album, and fuck out of here, nigga, you playing, like, you doing too much, why you liking this bitch picture? Like, how do y'all separate like the business from like the bullshit?
We don't really have that problem.
So y'all don't have no arguments?
We have arguments.
Nah, they just arguments. Not that they don't have arguments about bitches.
All right, but I'm just saying that was an example. They could argue about anything else. Like, how do y'all separate y'all relationship from y'all business?
Because when it's business mode, it's business mode.
Okay, but some people can't do that. Ike and Tina, for example.
What you talking about? I did it perfectly.
He managed and was whooping her ass. I don't consider that.
I'm not.
Hey,
listen.
From
how many hits they had? I'm saying you see because you're thinking personal. You're thinking
I'm
personal.
not thinking
but let's
personal.
think business wise.
Bro, how are you able to effectively perform on stage knowing the nigga just whooped
How
your
many
ass?
hits they had? You know, he did so good. They got a movie. He was doing. Listen, I'm not saying it was the correct method. I'm saying though, it worked somewhere. You understand? They had hits. They had hits. Did they not have hits? They had. You see what I'm saying? So listen, whenever you feel the need to animate him and make him eat the cake, you should do that. You understand what I'm saying?
No,
it works.
No.
If you gotta beat him into success, you gotta beat him.
No.
I'm just joking.
No.
Domestic violence is not funny.
Exactly. Domestic violence is not funny. And also, you do not force anybody to eat cake. That's how you send someone into a diabetic attack. But anyway, so that's good. So like, this show is about getting into people's business. So I'm trying to get into your business.
Our argument is basically me like, I ain't take out the garbage or something.
Regular domestic shit.
I
like it.
Okay, so y'all have a healthy relationship. I'm trying to bring out the Ari and G Herbo
toxic.
in him.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
you
get
can't.
the toxicity
Listen,
out.
Listen, dog,
you know what?
Don't take the bait, bro.
Stay away from negative interviews.
Yeah, exactly.
This is not negative though. We all about positivity on this show.
She would have seen the opening, bro. She went at it. You ain't fall for the bait.
So, what is your process like then? What is your musical process like? Like when you have to get in your zone? Because I'm pretty sure there's times where you just have to tune the world out. So, what is that like for you?
It's not. I mean, when I'm working on music, it's really just me and her. And she telling me to roll up, keep spinning that beat back, and then once I got the hook, she told me to spit the hook. She told me it's fire, keep going.
So do she rap? Like,
nah, she be throwing
like she do everything.
She be telling me like, nah, don't say that. Say this right here.
That's fire. That's fire.
So she A&R too.
Yeah, she the A&R. That's fire. That is actually fire. So how long have y'all been together?
Since I've been making music.
Wow.
How long you been making music?
3 years. 4 years now. Yeah, 4 years.
About to be 4 years now. Okay, so did you always love music? Like, was that always something you wanted to do?
I always like R&B.
Okay.
I ain't like her.
I love R&B, so it's crazy that you a rapper saying this. So can you sing? That's why you didn't do R&B?
I can't.
That's why because you can't sing?
Yeah.
So what stops you from, do you have, like, because I listened to a couple of your songs, but I'm not gonna lie, I haven't listened to everything. I probably listened to like 1 or 2 that I seen that you had posted. Because I'm a good interviewer. I like to get the... and I don't get R&B vibes from your music. So what was that, I get more of a like melodic kind of like rapping. Swag rap like from you. Like I hate to say mumble rap because a lot of niggas don't be mumbling, but I get that vibe from you. So it's like how?
I don't know. It was just like I tried to put it if you listen to probably like first tape, different rock shop than one. I tried like dragging some notes and stuff, but that ain't work out. So
you gotta do what works for you.
Different vibe shop too. We tried something new.
Inspired everybody at first, and it was like, I can't do this.
He can't even really sing like that. Just a great engineer.
Yeah, facts. No, his engineer fire, bro.
Different vibe shop 2, we tried something new. And different vibe shop 3, I found my sound now. That's what you got right now.
All right, that's cool. So, who's your favorite R&B? But before I say who's your favorite R&B artist, because I love R&B, so that's the first place I want to go. But I want to ask you, who are your musical influences?
Chris Brown.
Anybody else?
Usher. Trey Songz.
So you aiming for the top? Ooh, y'all know I love Trey. All right, so you're aiming like, so them niggas ain't shit. So, like, as far as, like, they music, like, everybody know Trey Songz ain't shit. Everybody know Chris Brown ain't shit. Everybody know.
What you mean? That's people? You talking about their music?
Nah,
no, I'm talking about how they treat women.
Oh, I'm about to say, what music you be listening to?
No, I love Trey.
Chris Brown been hot since he was 16.
No, musically, Chris Brown is like when I honestly, I feel like the Tupac and the Michael Jackson comparisons is valid. Like I really feel like they're valid.
I can't figure out a comparison for Chris Brown.
Yeah, hey, honestly,
I try not to
he
compare him
isn't
to
to
nothing.
be compared to.
Yeah.
But if you are gonna compare
'Cause
him to someone,
I don't know anybody.
I get it.
I don't know anybody that's really like merged EDM and R&B the way he has.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
ever. Like,
yeah.
He's like his shit. Like his house music be so dope. Niggas there be forgetting they listening to house music. You get what I'm saying? Like they like when Beautiful People came out.
Yes,
the
I
hood
love
was
Beautiful
vibing
People.
And niggas
What?
was like niggas forgot this was like a whole EDM song. You
Niggas
understand what I'm
don't
saying?
know Beautiful People come on in all the gay bars because I know I
Yeah, you see
turn
what
up
I'm
with the
saying?
girls.
Like he merges people. He merges.
Yeah,
Yeah, he definitely.
that shit come on in the gay bars. So the
Boom.
oh my god, they be wild
You
into
see-
that song.
Yeah, you see, I can see that, but the thing is, it's like it's so seamless and so flawless. You can't. And then when he start rapping, it's like you don't think like he out of his element when he start rapping. Like when fucking Usher did U.S.H.L. like. That's cute, but let's get back to the singing part.
Right.
When Chris Brown do rapping, it's like
Smooth.
you see what I'm saying? So it's never, like I can't really compare him to nobody. Like people so quick to be like, oh, he took Mike's spot, or he took this one's spot. Like Chris Brown, the
Chris
first
Brown
Chris
got his
Brown,
own
bro.
spot.
Yeah, he the first Chris Brown.
And that's what you want to have, your own spot. So as an artist, do you feel like it's obviously you? If you answer this question correct, I can tell you're confident. So answer lightly. Do you feel like your music is like, honestly, do you feel like your music is like everyone's else, or do you feel like, nah, nobody ain't doing the shit that I'm doing?
I mean, nobody got my sound. Like it's like my sound is different. Just period.
What make you sound different from everybody else's?
I really don't know. I try to sometimes, like when I first started, I tried to sound like try to make like different sounds that like whatever was hot at the moment type. But it's just like
No funny shit. I was expecting you to
can't.
say Young Thug.
nah.
I was expecting him to say his because not for nothing, Young Thug is the god. Everyone knows I'm a Barb/Thugger gang, and I love Young Thug. I love his sound. I love how he literally. I'm not gonna say pioneered the new school because obviously Lil Wayne did that.
I think like Rowdy trying to sound like him a little bit.
You think so? A lot of people got
Just the
Thug
high
sound.
pitches.
Who?
Rowdy.
Oh,
But you gotta think, like you gotta remember, Thug inspired a sound, a generation.
He sounds like him, bro.
Yeah.
Rowdy
But he don't sound like he
Rowdy don't
sound
think-
like
Rowdy
him, but he
don't-
don't try to sound like
Yeah,
Thug.
it's
I
I don't try
I
to
don't know if
sound
it's- I don't know if
Definitely got
it's
Thugger
influence.
melodies.
Yeah.
But I think he is kind of like Thugger, just with way more substance than Thugger. That's what
Professional.
I got no, like he has more like substance as far as like what he talks about. You know what I'm saying? Like and that's crazy.
I
'cause
can't
he's
understand
20.
Young Thug.
Nah, I think no.
I
when Thugger
understand
first,
him.
I think when Thugger first came out, like I think like
Nah, yeah,
bought a 6 or bought a 5, some
Bought
shit
a
like
6.
Bought a 6, yeah, bought a 6. Nah, like
No, it was bought a 5.
Bought a
No, it
5.
was bought
Nah,
a 6, but he
used
tried
when
to make it the Carter
when
5.
when he goes off, like yeah, I understood him then, you know, but it was just like sometimes it felt like he was taking like shortcuts and shit like that. But for the most part, yeah, nah, like I'm
'Cause
talking
that
about
nigga,
like
I'm
the words he
not gonna
rhymed
lie.
together. But like Jadakiss just came out and said, and everybody respects. If you a lyricist, you respect Kiss. But he was like, yo, the nigga is he thought his shit is amazing. He's like, yo, niggas.
Yeah,
dope.
like bro, niggas like Jadakiss, J. Cole respect Young Thug, so that just go to show you the type of. But honestly, I was expecting you to say Thugger. The reason why is because, like I said before, the song that y'all just heard was "Gets De Niro." So, I got like a lot of like melodic Young Thug teas. So that's kind of so. As far as like rappers, who would you say is like a rapper you like fuck with?
A rapper, Meek.
Meek.
That's the
Wow,
only
that is
rapper
like
I
that is
listen
a crazy ass combination, which means you have like your own sound. That's good. Congratulations to you. Most people say of people that they sound like or whatever, but so going into like, how did you find your sound? Because you said it took you a minute to actually find your sound. You tried the R&B shit, you tried to like mix it, but it wasn't. So how did you find your own personal sound?
It was one song that I really liked, and then I just based my sound off that one. It was
What song was it?
it's a song on the Different Vibes Chapter 3. The second song on the tape. Shit, we'll find it right now, but I forgot.
We
I'm
drinking
sorry.
juice, by the way, y'all. Cranberry juice.
I need some juice.
It's some good juice, y'all. But yeah, so you said that from that song you found your. So what was different about that song than like
It's
the
just-
other shit you was doing? Because I'm pretty sure when you was doing your other
Splash of
music,
cranberry.
somebody was like,
On the map.
on the map. Okay, so what was different from on the map than the other shit that you was doing? Shout out to the CEO in the cut. Just got everything on lock.
She the queen pin of it. Like, you said legs crossed. Just
Yeah, like nobody
I'm
should.
telling you,
I
she
don't see it
beats
going on.
him. Look at that! Look at that posture. She hits him. Listen, bro. Like, blink twice if you need help, bro.
He got shades on. Don't blink.
What'd you ask again?
But yeah, so what was different from on the map than your other shit?
On the map is like I found out on the map I found out like which certain keys I can hit basically, so and which notes I can drag and how to drag it. So that's how I started basing it off that.
So as far as like what notes you could drag and what notes you can't drag, what do you mean by that? Because these people here don't know what you're talking about.
Like certain notes I used to really like drag it a lot, and different Vibes Chapter 2 and 1, like I'll try like, cause I thought auto-tune was saving me, you know. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was saving me. Yeah, but yeah, so it's like you gotta really try, and auto-tune just help it a little bit, but that shit don't really do that much.
Yeah, you actually gotta have a voice 1st. So going more into your sound, did your writing or your freestyle? Because a lot of niggas, do you freestyle or write? Which
I don't
is what do you-
freestyle.
All right, so you
I
write.
write.
So your writing process, obviously that changed. So what was that like, writing with a different, like, you know,
It
vibe?
came with listening to different artists. Cause my friend Tommy Cash, he told me like, you stuck in the box, bro. You listen to the same artist all day, back to back. Every time I come here, bro, I hear you listen to the same person, bro. Like, listen to somebody
that
else,
person?
bro. I was listening to Boogie and P&B Rock at that time.
Okay, so yeah, it kind of that'll typecast you.
Yeah.
Did you ever think of expanding your music?
No, that's why old news is basically like from listening off P&B Rock and A Boogie. So it's like, girl, you fucked up, now you old news. Yeah. Don't you worry about me, girl, I'ma be cool. Play cool, never stress you. Broke up and you already on the next dude. I thought we had a bond, I thought that we connect to. You was the one that I connect to.
I like that though.
But
But
you
I see the A
P&B.
Boogie. Yeah, I see the A
P&B right
Boogie.
there.
So that was like
P&B
that was my
rock,
first song, and then from it.
So you being from Highbridge, I just gotta ask, when A Boogie popped in 20, but you wasn't rapping when he popped.
Nah.
So you ain't really care. Damn.
I was in Job Corps at the time too, and I was bumping shit. I told
But
everybody.
but it had to be a proud feeling because he
Nah,
was
that's a
repping
fact.
straight high.
No, I was gonna ask him, but you were like, damn, why that wasn't me? But you wasn't rapping, so you was happy for him.
Yeah, I was telling everybody on campus, yo, he about to be the next one, blow watch.
Oh, okay.
Everybody on campus like, nah.
What was the first song you knew? Like, oh, this nigga.
The whole tape.
The whole tape.
whole-
Obviously, you knew the shit
The whole
before us.
tape.
Yeah, you
That
had
shit-
to. Yeah, I mean, I remember like I was going to work and shout out to my homegirl. She used to come to me all the time. She was like, "You ain't hear the A Boogie yet?" I'm like, "Who the fuck is A Boogie? A Boogie with the hoodie?" I'm like, "Who the fuck names themselves a sentence?" You understand what I'm saying? And then like,
Bro, what blow me is when you type in on Apple Music, they really got A Boogie with the hoodie.
That's a
yeah,
fact, that's a
nah.
fact.
And then I heard it wasn't Thomas. It was my shit. Bro, I couldn't stop running back my shit, and I was like, and then I heard the whole tape, like you said, and the whole tape is actually kind of fire.
Temporary was my shit.
The first song I heard was
Temporary, I had
DTB.
Which one?
DTV, Don't Trust Bitches.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I was fucking literally like, it's funny because, one thing I gotta say, because this is a girl show, we very about that woman empowerment on this show, even though I got some dudes rocking with me.
Man, fuck these hoes.
Anyway, fuck y'all.
I
Like,
didn't-
fuck
I
these
said hoes.
niggas.
I was what?
Anyway, long
Goddess
story.
love.
Long story short, y'all.
We shouldn't
The
be
first
fighting on
song I
Black
heard
History
was
Month.
DTB, and my friend at the time, her nigga and his bro had picked us up or whatever, and his bro was trying to kill, and I was like, nigga, I don't fucking know you, like, chill. And then I guess his friend, who actually was like fucking with my friend, he was trying to do the same thing, and my friend was like, nah, I'm not fucking you today. I fucked you yesterday, but I don't want to do it today. So when they were taking us home, feel me, they had their little attitude. Y'all know how
Usually,
hood niggas
yeah,
do.
I
They be
get
on
it.
their social
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
So The whole time this nigga played DTB on loop.
As he should.
And I couldn't even be tight because I'm like, yo, this song actually
kind of
fire.
fire. This song's actually kind of
I'm like, this. I don't trust bitches. You know, I don't.
You should have started vibing to it. That would have got him tight. Could you imagine, like, you trying to send a subliminal message, and then she start vibing to it, like, you wasn't supposed to do that. That's not how any of this was supposed to go.
Fire.
That's not how any of this works. Yeah, you supposed to feel it in your chest.
So, you coming out of Highbridge, have you, like, what is it like for you? Like, are you, like, on some, like, yo, I cannot sound like A Boogie on nothing, because that's the first thing niggas gonna go to, like, oh, this nigga sound like A Boogie.
I don't really care what they compare me to. I'm like,
so,
as long as they feeling them.
As long as they listening, I don't really care.
So, what would you say is, like, what was one of your biggest mistakes coming into the music game?
Spending my money on stupid shit.
Like what?
Hotels every night, Ubers every night, drinking, smoking every night. It's just stupid shit when I could have threw it into the music.
So would you say when you first started music, like how into it were you?
I wasn't really into it. I mean, I was hyped to see myself on YouTube for the first time, like on the screen. You feel me? Big TV, we had it in the house, so it was just good vibes.
So how into it are you now, being that it's been 3 years?
Oh no, I like it a lot now. Like this is where I belong at. This is how I feel.
Yeah, I definitely I see greatness for you. I definitely see
Appreciate
lot of like. I see you going far. It's going to take time, but I see the dedication, and you definitely got a good support behind you. So being that the show is about trending topics, y'all know I got to get into this. Being that you are in a music kind of relationship, like your girl is a CEO of your label.
She gonna line you with the Nicki. She gonna line you with the Nicki question, bro. She gonna line you.
I am. So.
Don't fall for the bait.
How do you feel about this shit that's going on with Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj right now? You seen anything? You seen what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, Meek shouldn't engage in that. He got a baby on the way.
I feel like that too.
It's just fuck that. You feel me?
You argue with your ex, you can have your ex. You understand what I'm saying? We not finna do that. Yeah.
Simple.
Mm. Yeah. So how do you feel since you?
Nah, that's what I said. I said what I said.
Honestly, all right. So we all feel like Meek Mill is corny. Cool.
No, what?
Nah, he not corny.
They both corny. But
I heard he said that.
Bro, but he started it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I heard he said something first.
The person that started it.
Yeah, I heard he said something first or whatever.
He didn't say anything
yes,
first.
he did.
He double tapped the picture that came up on his timeline. He double tapped. That's all he did.
Let me, King.
What do you mean?
Let me educate you.
She liked the picture. He liked the picture, but she might be dropping.
Let me educate you real quick.
Meek liked who picture?
He liked the picture. All right. Let her educate me and then
okay, all right.
So you know there's like this viral picture going around of the running joke is that Nicki's husband dresses like a Jimmy Jazz mannequin. Somebody actually superimposed his body into a Jimmy Jazz display window. And so the picture went viral. I guess one of his mans posted it, he double tapped it. Then the Shade Room put it up, and when the Shade Room put it up, Shorty started like Nicki started going off. But if there's more to the story, let me know. Maybe I'm missing something.
I feel like Meek started it because Meek been like the first incident that really started this shit. And this is what I don't like. As females, like soon as you go off, she dragging it. But niggas could say whatever they want to say about you up until you address it. What really started it is Meek Mill. Meek Mill's doing a Q&A on his Twitter. And somebody was like, did you see Nicki Minaj's new boyfriend? So he was like, I seen she had a new boyfriend on the Shade Room, but I went to her page and I was blocked. So I haven't seen him. Then after that shit, this is either before or after Champions dropped, but he sent a unreleased song to James Harden. That was
the boot cut.
That was an obvious diss to Nicki Minaj.
That was a year ago.
He wear boot cut jeans.
First and foremost, it was funny.
Long story short, Meek Ben was taking shots. I'm pretty sure the like on the picture was the last straw for
I think
Nicki
the
Minaj.
I think the fight kind of built it up again.
Yeah, that
and
too.
And then it was the fight.
But I gave Meek props for that because not for nothing, if I was Meek Mill, I would not fight a nigga that wear bootcut jeans either. Just not doing it. But in Nicki Minaj's defense, what I will say is, how many times you really just gonna sit up there and let your ex poke fun at your husband?
All right, he's poking fun. Like, the things that she brought up was not poking fun. The things that she brought up was like real shit. We talking real life shit. He never once said anything about her brother or anything like that before then.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? None of these things, like, that's the thing with Nicki Minaj, and I think that's what everybody has the issue with. When she goes off, it goes into like these deep, dark places that it doesn't need to go to. She takes it there. You understand what I'm saying? And so that means like you're obviously hurt. And like, all these situations that come up, she's always usually the common denominator, bro. She's usually the common
denominator. Let me ask
denominator.
you this: have you ever been bullied?
I can't really say.
Have you ever been bullied? All right, so y'all was bullies.
I mean,
Were
shit,
you
you gotta be the victim or the bully, I guess. But you know, you stand your ground. I mean, shit. No, I've been jumped many a times in my life, so I guess you.
Have you been a bully to somebody?
Nah, I mean, to my
All right.
friends.
So
my
what I'm
friends,
gonna say
that's
is I feel like it's the same thing with
To my
bullying.
friends.
When you bully, like, everybody, all right, everyone has witnessed bullying before. Y'all seen, all right, when the bully is bullying the person getting bullied, it's funny, it's harmless, it's nothing. When the bully come back and shoot up the school, it's serious. So not the bully. When the nigga getting bullied, when the victim come back and shoot up the school,
so that's
serious.
That's what we comparing it to.
I'm not comparing it to that, but what I am saying is, when people are poking fun at you and they're laughing at you, not with you, of course you're going to pull up the dirt, because it's just like, this shit funny. This nigga beat bitches up. How y'all feel about that?
I ain't never been.
It's funny.
I've never
y'all
been
laughing
the type.
at a nigga who beat women.
I ain't never been the type. I've never been the type. You never been the type,
but you also said you never been bullied.
No, I mean, shit.
So
like, I've been jumped, but that's the thing. Like, my mind is one track minded. That's like, all right. Listen, I've never attacked an ex. I've never attacked the ex on social media. I've never put it.
I'm not even talking about in the instance of being an ex anymore. I'm talking about in the instance of
anything. But that was just an example. I'm like, any ex friends I've ever had, none of their business ever come up. Like, personal shit just don't hit me as far as like I need to bring this up.
Okay.
Personal shit just because everybody has their secrets. Everybody has their thing. Everybody has their own closet full of skeletons and all of that type of shit. So for me to judge or for me to bring up some shit that I know, you understand? Like, as far as working in this industry and shit of that nature, I learned plenty of shit. Like, it made me look. It's like how Drake said, meeting your heroes is kind of like figuring out how magic works.
That's why I never.
And I've seen it. I've like meeting, like, I've seen like a lot of niggas that I've loved growing up do corny shit, and I'll never bring shit up like that, because to me it's like certain time and places. Like, you keep it on that level. He cutting jokes. Well, the jokes that she put up on her IG, where like he had the thing where he had the high water jeans, or he was rocking the purse, and that was funny. Or that shit was cute. She could have did that. Like, oh, you got jokes on how my man dressed, but look at the dumb shit you was wearing. I was all here for that. But when you start talking about how you thought he beat his sister, or how he kicked you,
but she didn't say that until the nigga was like, you support a child molester.
No, that came first.
No,
and then he started
what
blacking.
I'm telling you is that when she started roasting him back, Meek got in his feelings. But long story short, thank you for coming on the show.
That's a terrible way. Listen, I support Black love. I just want to say y'all dope. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
keep that going. Listen, if you need a slap, pow pow. Don't be afraid to lay the law and handle the law down on this nigga. You understand what I'm saying?
I don't think she beating him though. But let the people look right into that camera. Let the people know where they can find you at, your music at, your life at, anything you want, anything you don't want. Tell the people it's right there.
You can find everything on our website page, Married to the Bag, married number 2, THA bag.com. But my Instagram is GIZZDINERO. YouTube, Married to the Bag, and Facebook Gizzanero.
Yes. Okay, so thank you, Gizzanero, for being with us. Thank you, Slops, for being with me today. Make sure y'all go check out the ADD podcast. How
And
about
the vent.
Oh, you got an event coming up.
No, I said the vent.
The vent. Oh, yes, the vent.
You're on it.
Before we end the show, we about to wrap up right now. But before we end the show, make sure you guys check out the vent on YouTube.
Yes.
At the vent on YouTube.
Yes.
I'm on one of the episodes. I'm talking about these weirdo hoes.
That's the last
These
one.
niggas ain't shit. And we talking about growing up in Roosevelt Peace. So, long story short, make sure y'all check that out. I am your host, Rebecca Shelby, a.k.a. I got my foot on these bitches next. This is the Burnout Podcast at S.STREET Media. You never touch a black woman's hair. Your mama should have told you that. And this is the Burnout Podcast. We talked about it, and now we're